Yo, 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 what's going on out the fight war? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. And that's what here's on two big dogs in this fight game. We have Terence T-Boy Crawford, the undefeated 4 division world champion, 2-time undisputed, arguably the number one pound for pound fighter in the world of some people. Then we have Canelo Alvarez, who is another 4 division world champion. He is 2-time undisputed, arguably the greatest Mexican fighter of all time. He is the money man, the pound for pound king on a pay-per-view. And you know, Nello gonna put the masses in the seats. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, Canelo Alvarez has been working on a hell of a game plan for Terence Boy Crawford. And his power shots are going to be vicious. Canelo has mastered his power shots. The power shots will be the shots to get Terence Crawford up out of there if he stop him. And I believe that Team Crawford is overlooking Canelo Alvarez's power. Right? They keep talking about they're not worrying about the power. They're not worrying about the size. Even the fans out there, they even talking like Canelo is a small dude and that he can't punch now. Because I guess Terence Crawford going up to 168. But in the beginning, that's what they was worried about. The size advantage and the power of Canelo Alvarez. As if Canelo is not that dude and he don't, go out there and generate his power and put people down. Now, Terence Crawford, we don't know how he's going to, welcome that power shots from Canelo Alvarez. We seen him get hit. We seen him get hurt a couple times, right? Credit, he bounced back and did what he had to do to be victorious. But it don't take it away that he's been hurt by smaller fighters. You understand what I'm saying? So if he get hit with a Canelo shot and he get hurt, it's going to be hard for him to recover. Because this is not the small Terence Crawford anymore, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Terence Boy Crawford that's almost 38 years of age at 168 pounds. And we got to see if his frame, on fight night is built to take the power shots of Canelo. Because like I said, a lot of people see when you're working out and they looking at pictures and they think them pictures can tell 1,000 words as if, he's stronger than Canelo Alvarez. That's just not the case. Just not the case. And people looking at Canelo and they seen him with Jerron Boots and they're saying, oh, well, Canelo is really small. Boots is bigger than Canelo Alvarez. You can see in this picture right here. Nah, man, pictures can be deceiving. They could, bro. Pictures can be deceiving. If you think Canelo is a small, stature frame type of individual, then you're wrong, bro. That dude is very, very solid and very, very strong. You understand? So his power is real. And I know for a fact that he's working on a combination that's going to unleash power on Terence Boy Crawford and give Buzz something that he never seen before and give Buzz something that he never felt before. Now, of course, Terence Crawford, he's a tough dude, right? He's a tough cookie to crack. A lot of people looking at it because he got his O, like I always say. They say nobody has figured him out, right? He's built for this. Canelo ain't never seen nothing like him. So on fight night, we gonna find out. We gonna find out. We gonna see if the weight served him good or if the weight served him bad. Right? One thing about a chin, y'all, you can't train the chin and you can't put extra muscle on the chin. It just don't happen like that. You can't train the chin and you can't put extra muscle on it. So your body can look good all it want to. You can put on the pounds the right way. You can try to get acclimated to the weight without even having fights at the weight. But if Canelo hit Terence Crawford on that chin on the right spot, after we seen what Gamboa did, we seen what Mean Machine did, even Sean Porter touched him, right? Majimov touched him. If Canelo touched that boy on the right spot on that chin, it's gonna be good night Sally. It's gonna be good night Sally. You know what I mean? And I'm telling y'all now, Canelo Alvarez is anxious. He's ready to get into that ring. He's ready to prove the haters and the naysayers wrong. You know, just as Terence Crawford and his team looking like they're anxious to get in there and prove what they got and the game plan they've been working on, Canelo is just as anxious, if not even more. If not even more. He really want to make a statement. He really want to show Terence Crawford that there's levels to this shit. And that you came up to my world. How they come down to yours, you came up to mine. And you think you gonna kick my door in? Take what's on my kid plates? It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Canelo been at this weight for how long now? Acclimated to the weight? How many world champions he beat at this division? So when we looking at the situation, and I pray that Terence Crawford and his team not overlooking Canelo. I pray they not. I pray it's just talk. I pray it's just, hey man, we not worrying about the power because, you know, timing beats power. And, you know, we go do this, we go turn them out. And if that's y'all game plan, then y'all really ain't been studying Canelo Alvarez. Y'all really ain't been studying Canelo Alvarez. And I don't want to say that about 3 great trainers over there in Terrence Crawford count. But because I'm going to continue to say it, bro. In order for Canelo to get tired, you got to make him work. You got to make him work. And if you can't make him work, then he going to be preserving this energy just like Bud preserving his. And you better hope he ain't making Bud work over time and he losing his energy to where he got to sit down and fight. Because that's a recipe for disaster. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, listen, Terence Crawford stepping into the ring during to be great against the baddest motherfucker at 168. And I just hope they got a hell of a game plan, man. They coming into the ring to try to go for it. And if you feel that Canelo Alvarez power, what type of adjustment he's going to make. Because Canelo's going to try to come and hurt you badly. Just like Bud going to try to come and hurt him. But in this situation, Canelo is the bully. He is the big dog. And Bud is going to have to prove him wrong, not the other way around. You understand? Crawford got to prove Canelo wrong, not Canelo got to prove Crawford wrong. And that's just a fact. Ladies and gentlemen, Canelo power shots will be the reason he win this fight. Straight like that, and money be on to the next.